Do I know anything? Not really a trend for me because that's a lifestyle for me. I don't know. I don't know. I want one, but I don't know, girlfriend.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me.
Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki if you are new here, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. So as you can see by the title, let's get into fall trends. I mean, I did this last year, and it seemed to be a fave of you guys, so here to do it again. I'm going to get into some of the trends that I am going to try to get into, which is a lot of stuff that I already have, and also my mood board for 2025 fall. So if that's something that you're interested in, please keep watching. So let me do a little background for people that are new or just don't know. I shop the heaviest twice a year for spring because I hate the winter. I hate being cold. I'm anemic. So yeah, and I like a bit of a switch up every so often. So the transition from winter into spring is when I shop the most for spring and summer, and I shop the most for fall, the transition from summer to fall. So that's a little background on me and how I shop and how I kind of like gear up for the fall season. Most people that love fashion love the fall season because you can dress. You could put on and layer up and really show your personality. Whereas in the summer, you're just trying to stay cool. You're trying to stay alive and you're on vacation. So you don't want to deal with many clothes and having things on. So they get to shine. Fashionistas get to shine in the fall time. Winter, not so much because you have a coat. I'm not a fan. However, you know, it is what it is. Let's get into some of the fall 2025 trends that I am digging and want to get into or will be excited to see pop out. First thing is animal print. If you see my video last year, animal print was a huge hit, especially leopard. It is still going this season, so you will see a lot more leopard. I have a leopard shoe and a leopard scarf, so I'm good on that. I do want to get like some kind of snake skin, and if you've seen my wish list video, you would have seen that I want something of snake skin for myself. So I am digging that, and I want to get into snake skin. I don't need any more leopard. So if that is something that you're interested in, animal print, you will see a lot more this season. Also, suiting is still going strong. We've seen suiting since last year. And if you follow me, you see I go to thrift stores and get men's suits. It is still going very strong, and I'm here for it because I can get a good suit, good grandpa suit or good pop suit, and it'll be one of the best qualities, and it'll be for the low. And I love stuff like that. I love that for me and for you if that's something that you're interested in. You see on the YSL runways, we've seen a lot of suiting with strong shoulders. You see a lot more shoulder pads that nod to the 80s and things like that. So if that is something that you're interested in, you will see a lot more suiting and like the business wear kind of suiting. And that leans into the menswear that we still are seeing going strong. A lot of these things have been trending since last year, and it still is trending. So if you've participated in last year, do not run out and buy. Check your closet and make sure. You might have a lot of these things if you agree with what I'm jiving with. You might have a lot of these things in your closet already, so it's no need to go ahead and purchase, in my opinion. You will also see fur. Child, the number furs. I have a fox fur, if you've seen my coat video. And I'll try to link or put them in the cards, all of my like videos that I'm referring to, so you can kind of get an idea. I do have a fox fur, but I do want a white fur, a short white fur. And then I want a longer one as well. I don't know if I'm gonna get it in 2025. It may be 2026, this spring, where I could catch a sale, because I just like that. But you will see a lot more fur, faux fur. If that is something that you're interested in, this is your time to shine. If you have it, it is your time to shine. They called it the Mob Wives aesthetic some seasons ago. It is still going strong. It's not necessarily Mob Wives, it's just straight fur. And you can do a lot of juxtaposition, where I see a lot more dressing down with a fur. And if that's your vibe, you know what to do. You'll see a lot more of it. You'll see a lot of leather. Leather is not like a huge trend, I wouldn't say, because it's just what it is. In the fall time, you see a lot more leather. So, you know, that goes without saying. But you see a lot more leather on things like in other things like jackets and stuff like that. So I think I've seen like a denim jacket with some leather pieces and things like that. So leather is a huge trend that's still trending, which is not really a trend, you know, whatever, but you see a lot more leather. Next, you would see some color blocking. Now this is my bag. I like color. Although I love a good Teddy Ruxpin moment, and if you don't know what I'm referring to in Teddy Ruxpin, it's the beige teddy bear with brown, beiges and browns, very neutral. I love a good Teddy Ruxpin moment. But for real, at the core of me, my heart of heart, I like color. If I see a black shoe and I see the same shoe in a different color, I'm usually gravitating more to the color shoe than the black. So I've seen a lot of color blocking, like the pinks and greens and the pinks and reds and the reds and orange and browns and blues and the browns and reds. The grays and pinks, the grays and blues, the grays and greens. You'll see a lot. Hopefully I'm putting up pictures of these things so you can kind of visualize what I'm trying to explain. So yeah, the color blocking. So if you're a big color person that likes color, or even wants to try color and you're afraid to have like a big pink sweater with red pants, I get it. You can do it in your accessories if you want to try to get into the trend and see if that's something that you would like, where you could wear a red bag with a pink scarf. So you could get into the color blocking trend. I'm a huge fan of color, so that's something that I'm going to get into. We also see lace. The Chloe boho trend that they've that's their thing, that's their aesthetic. You see a lot of that from the Chloe runways, where it's like the boho frilly and ruffly things. For those who don't like frills and ruffles, you can get into the lace trend, where you'll see a lot more camis and skirts with lace, and maybe a jacket with a little lace detail, or shirts with lace details and things like that. So if you want to get into that romantic, sexy vibe of lace, you'll probably find a lot more now. So you can purchase and like put it in your wardrobe. But however, check your wardrobe. You might have a cami that has a little lace in, or a lace bralette, or lace bra, and you can kind of like open your shirt and kind of have it showing to get into the trend if that's something that you're interested in. Next we have the pumps. The heels have gone sky high. Not my thing, but I did want to share with you guys. That's why I coined the phrase auntie heel height. Auntie heel height only. I'm not doing sky high heels, but I see a lot more pumps that have really high heels, especially since the Louboutin shoes have reemerged, and especially the ballet shoes. I'll put them here. They're sky high. I tried them on in store and I couldn't wait to get them off my feet. I was walking around like Bambi, and auntie heel heights for me only. So if that's something that you're interested in, you'll see a lot more. And I know we've been wearing a lot of flats and what are those called, loafers and sneakers and things like that. So if you are a heel lady and just haven't done it, I would suggest you be around your house in heels, doing what you do, so you can kind of get used to the heels. Me, not for me. I love to see it, but I'm not gonna participate in that trend. We also see a lot more gold bowl jewelry. This was something on my list from last year as well. I love a good gold. And I love bold jewelry. And bold gold, it has my name on it. I picked up a few pieces last season, and yeah, I'm good on that trend because I have it. And if you've purchased, like myself, you probably have a few pieces that you could pull out, dig in your crate, dig in your closet, and kind of pull out the gold bold jewelry. You'll see a lot more. If that is something that you missed or didn't get into until lately, you can definitely find a lot of brands are doing more gold bold jewelry. So next is the bigger bag trend. We've seen this kind of the tail end of last year with the Coach Empire. Everybody was kind of leaning more toward the bigger bag. Not that small bags are out, they're not. However, a lot more people are going back to work and are traveling and things like that, so they have a lot more things that they're carrying, so hence the bigger bag. I'm here for it. I have things, okay? I have things and I need to bring them. More especially because in the summer I carry less things. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be fooling with no big bag and carrying a bunch of things. In the fall, I have things. I have lip glosses. I have perfumes. I have phones, earpods, all kind of things. So I need a bigger bag to put all my things in. Okay. We also see the throwback bags. And what I mean by that is like the Y2K bags, like the Balenciaga City bag, the Fendi Mama bag, the Chloe Paddington bag, the Fendi Spy bag. All those bags are kind of re-emerging. The creative directors are going back into the Y2K era and pulling out those old bags and kind of redesigning or just bringing them back out. To see those bags again is very nostalgic to me. I actually want a city bag now. That is something that's on my wish list. But yeah, so if something from the year 2000 you couldn't afford it, or you were too young to have, or you just missed out on it, then you'll probably be able to kind of find it, whether on a pre-loved market or in store. A lot of the brands are bringing back those kind of bags, and if you're here for it, like I'm here for it, jump on it, honey. Jump on it. And lastly, but certainly not least, I've seen so many cardigans and I'm still Cardi, okay? I love a good cardigan. So, excuse my voice, I don't know what's happening. All of a sudden I lost my voice. What's happening? Anyway, I still love a good cardigan, and I am definitely, if I see a good cardigan, I'm going to purchase. That's me. That's what I'm going to do. So those are the trends that I am excited about. I am going to participate or purchase, and or you're going to see me wear, because a lot of these things I already have, thank goodness. Okay, my wallet says thank you to me. So it's a good thing that I have a lot of this, and you will definitely see. One thing that I did miss was trench coats. Whether they're the long trench coats, crop trench coats everywhere. The whole world is in London, apparently, because everybody's expecting all this rain. Everywhere you go, you see a trench coat. Trench coat in colors, trench coats in patterns, trench coats in leathers and suedes. Suede is another huge trend. You see mostly beiges and browns, but I've seen greens, I've seen gray. Suede, I really want a suede bag, but I know me. I'm hard on bags, so I don't know. I want one, but I don't know, girlfriend. Next, we're gonna get into my mood board. So I'm going to show you pictures here, just so you can get a visualization of what I mean when I talk about these things, like my mood board. First, as you can see, I have this grandpa blazer, or even a vest. I really want to find it in a thrift store, a good grandpa brown, what do they call that? Check blazer with a nice, do I know anything? With a nice, not handkerchief, but you know what I mean, pocket square in it. A nice colored block. Shut your mouth, okay? That's what you do. You shut your mouth right now. That's what I want. That's what I'm on a hunt for, definitely, is a nice vest, or vest, and I still want the blazer, and get it tailored to fit our, okay? And then that's all I'm gonna say about it. To fit hourglass. Also, you'll see some men's suiting that I'm interested in, like the oversized but drapey kind of feel here in these ladies. I really like that trend, but I have to find a good one that fits my body well. It's not something I'm like dashing out to go and find, but this is just like on the mood board, if that makes sense. Next is smart dressing, and you can see here some examples of smart dressing. They coined that term in, I believe, in the UK. It's more of a like polished look. As you can see here, the girl with the sweater, very Oak Bluffs, her sweater around her shoulders, a nice chunky sweater with a very tailored look, and yeah, very college prep look. Here we see a girl with a blazer and some loafers and some nice jeans, very polished, smart dressing. Here we see a cardigan with a nice tie here, and she has like some loafers on as well. That's what they mean by smart dressing. And another one here with she has just a white button down with suspenders and some loafers. Very smart dressing is something that I'm very much into. And lastly, we see this girl here with her polo sweater with the collar, white button down peeking out from under it. Very put together and polished with her belt and jeans. You can wear it with a skirt, jeans, whatever. I probably would wear something like similar to that. But yes, that's what I mean by smart dressing. Those are some of the looks that's on my mood board. Next, cargos. Baby, the way I've been pinning cargos, gray cargos, brown cargos, tan, blue, black. I love a good cargo right now. Like, I'm into it. Fatigue cargos. Here we see this girl with the nice relaxed green cargos. They probably are not stiff or real denim. They're probably, it looks like a lighter material. I love that. Also, we have this lady here with the green, like oversized cargo with a denim shirt. Love that. Love that. Again, color blocking green and blues, and a nice relaxed fit. However, she has the cargos. Next, we have a lady here with some green cargos and some heeled boots, excuse me, and then a blazer. It is a juxtaposition of having cargos, which is very like street style, and then a blazer, which is very smart, and some boots with a cargo. Everything about this look I love. And then she has like her shirt peeking out under her, maybe like a light sweater. Love this. I love that. Then we have here, lady has on these blue cargos. It is more of a polish. She looks like she may have like pointed heels or heel boots or shoes or something, and like a nice turtleneck that's kind of fitted, and then the cargos are doing its thing. And I love that. I even love the cargo skirts. So here we have the cargo skirt and with some, it looks like high boots and a black like fitted turtleneck. Lovely. I love this look. Next we have this lady here as well. She has like a cargo kind of style skirt with a high split, and she has like a hoodie, a cropped hoodie, and a baseball cap. Love that. And she has some like heels on with it. Love it. I'm like in my cargo era. So yeah, you'll see a lot of that on me this season. Next we have customization. If you know me, you know I'm an accessory girl. So how do I I use my Child, am I? Okay. No, I use my accessories as a way to customize my outfits or my things. As you can see here, here's an example with bag charms, which is still a huge trend. Not really a trend for me because that's a lifestyle for me. You probably have seen, and I'll put it in my card, me customizing my Louis Vuitton Speedy and giving an update about it. I love customizing things to make it my own, as well as here you see someone may put all these pins and things and brooches on all over their jackets, their denim jacket. I love that, and I will be doing that. I have a few pins for a denim jacket that I'm going to put on, and as well as sometimes I will move it to a blazer because I'm a blazer girl as well. So when I'm not wearing a denim jacket and I want to customize my blazer, I'll do that with brooches and or pens. So you will see that coming as well on my mood board. That's my thing. That is pretty much it that is in my mood board, so you could kind of get an idea of what from the trends, what I'm interested in, what I will be participating in. Let me know down below what you are interested in and what trends you want to see go away. I'm interested to know what you guys think in that aspect. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I did yap for a long time. Hopefully in the pictures you can kind of visualize what I'm trying to relay to you guys. and you enjoyed today's video. If you've made it this far, I'm assuming you like my vibe, so why don't you subscribe and join the tribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT.